going on so we can have more and solutions about what's going on. And when it comes to violence, it's kind of interesting. um, Last month, there was a shootout right out here, and the bullet came through this window, as you can see, it went through the blind, and then it landed in that wall right there. Odd thing is, that's why I remember this thing. Not that it was intentional, but it's just the fact that it happened, you know. And so what I told Bashir we could do is, as often as people want to do it, it doesn't matter to me how many people share what. But I think it's important to learn where people are at in Cleveland and what they're doing in their neighborhood, because that's where we all believe change starts, you know, in our own homes and in our communities, our neighborhoods, with our neighbors. And I think a lot of times we're scattered. You know, it's like we gotta only, you know, everybody wants to do something on this side of town when something happens, and then we come over here. And I think at the end of the day, I get offended when people be like, well, nothing is going on. Ain't nobody doing nothing. And that's just not true, because I talk to so many people who are doing good things, but we just aren't connecting the dots to enhance what's out there. And so I told Bashir, like, we should come together then and hear where people are living at and hear what their initiatives are, so that we can start to help promote those, okay? Because we get this also a lot too, you know, when we did the Camp Out Against Violence. I'll give you an example. People was like, y'all should do another one, y'all should do another one. And the whole time I'm thinking like, no, you should be doing one in your neighborhood. You should be taking this concept back to your neighborhood and doing it there. Because it was nothing more than just some brothers coming together, sleeping on the corner, and saying we just didn't want no violence. We can do that in other places. Then you start to learn that people have youth programs or ideas for entrepreneurship and building business. Man, we gotta start supporting that stuff. And so the best of my ability of promoting, you know, through my network, I want to be able to push what you're doing in your neighborhood, because I probably know people that's in your neighborhood. I want to be able to push whatever your idea is, so that people can stop saying, ain't nobody doing nothing. Because we are doing something, even if you just pray. We are all doing something, but we got to start to connect the dots. And I didn't want to just have a session where we come together and we talk about, well, here's the problem, and this is why this is happening, and this is why this is happening. I want to hear what people are doing. For instance, in this community, it's very simple for me. When this weather breaks, we're going to be out here doing all type of outreach, and it's just that simple. I'm taking 5 blocks within my radius. I believe that I have enough soldiers, enough people behind me on this side of town that we can go 5 blocks, making sure that the kids are fed in the neighborhood, making sure that whatever services need to be provided, we're linking people with them services. If you're gonna have a church on every corner, you might as well have one of them at least serving. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. You all know I'm doing something politically. I believe that we gotta bring money to these neighborhoods, okay? And when we're talking about on the federal level, when we're talking about block grants and stuff being cut, a lot of nonprofits are getting ready to fold, and a lot of dollars are going to be tight when it comes to being able to do outreach with government dollars. So the solution is, one, we got to have our own money put in the pot to help each other out, and that's not far-fetched. That can happen, okay? But then secondly, we got to make sure that, come on in, we got to make sure that we have elected officials that know how to bring resources. You follow the money, and you'll understand what the priorities are. I had a councilman tell me today that there's a priority list. And I told him we need to be at the top of that line. Education needs to be at the top. Not after all of these other things, Quicken Loans deals and all of that kind of stuff. No, it needs to move to the top. Because you can't say you want to save a neighborhood or a community or make the city better unless its education system is great. People don't move where the education system is bad. People don't move to places where there's no job opportunities. So who's playing who? We gotta connect these dots. And I don't care how many people show up, there's always enough greatness in the room to make an impact. So I wanna be able to connect those dots. So we can go around the room. We definitely should know who's all in the room and introduce ourselves to each other. But let's talk solutions. Let's talk, what are your ideas? What are you doing? And Larry is recording all of this, so it is being taped, so we can keep up with the ideas that are mentioned. But at the end of the day, man, tell me what it is that you can do in your neighborhood. What neighborhood are you from? And what are you doing now? Or what would you like to do if you had the support to do so? Anybody want to go first?
Hey everybody, I am Senora McCoy. Hey girlfriend. I am with Dream Team Realty. I'm a real estate professional. I also own a company, Loyalty Real Estate Services. I am all about community development, bringing resources, educating, bringing opportunities. And as of right now, I just started a clothing drive. I am looking for clothing for women, professional attire if possible, all children's clothing. And I will be putting on a getting job ready workshop where I will be bringing in different companies, whether it's a temporary agency or different companies that I know that has open positions. I'll be doing a class on interview prep. I'll be doing a class on resume, building a resume, and hopefully I will be partnering up a lot of people with some gently used or new clothing so they can be ready for the day of their interview.
Are you servicing a particular side of town area?
I am servicing whoever wants to be serviced. I have partnered up with several different shelters, but I also have left my information for whoever, if you know somebody that can benefit, that they can reach out to.
Real estate, home ownership.
Well, who wants to go after Samara? Hi, everyone. My name is Catherine Walken. Now, I'm not from Cleveland. I live in Akron. The purpose of my presence is really to just be an ear and to see how I can assist and what services that I can provide based on the need. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to completely support. I'm helping Bashir with his campaign. So I'm just all over the place trying to see what needs to be done. We're going to be doing community cleanups. I'm sure I'm going to be working with Sanera and just all over just to see where the need is. And wherever the need is, that's where Catherine is going to be because I can definitely assist in these areas. So I'm not from here, but Cleveland has definitely welcomed me and I'm definitely here to help.
Lewis, service wherever people is. Wherever there's sadness, there's love that gets brought to it. What I'm doing right now, I'm trying to get together a grant on unity with people. What that is uplift, empower, encourage the people to be success. A lot of the youth, from my view, my thought, a lot of the younger crowd, young ladies and men, they don't have vision, they don't have dreams. They don't see past their community. I don't like using community because you can't instill community on unity. There's not really a lot of unity in the community. That's why they call them hoods or the projects. But you gotta, for me, you gotta create for them, create better for them. Whether it's just a community award barbecue, award tournament, something that they can call their own, that they can constantly come back to. Couple of things that I got going is touching base with different people. Community cleanups. I just did one on the west side. I'm going to one Saturday at Windermere. Just really just trying to play my part. Trying to bring them and down. The youth being able to be predisposed to something better, seeing men and women of all kinds living better, living right. A lot of that stuff they don't see. If they do see it, it's like that. When they go back to their area,